Hi everyone, welcome to another pick a card. I am very excited to do this reading. It's a new style of doing the channeling. I will be pulling as we go so I can tap into each of the group's specific present energy as I channel it. As I go through the anecdote, of the reading. So we have 3 cards today to pick from. The first one is Gracious Receptivity. The second is Eternal Explorer. And the third is Earth Star Chakra. So I will see you in your groups. Hi, group number 1. Let's see what the message is for you. You got our Gracious Receptivity. If you see it, I feel like group 1, you have a pure, very beautiful and pure gift that you've been wanting to share with the collective. Especially here, it's involved with your psychic abilities, your abilities to see and feel others very deeply. So that's going to be what it has to do, with the Gracious Receptivity card. But let's see. Let's get to another card. For group number 1, Spirit, what is it that they need to know? For group number 1, Gracious Receptivity. Tell us more. And you got transformation. Yeah, you're trying to help others transform by feeling very deeply. It could be their I'm hearing the word duelo in Spanish, which is grief. It's grief. Yes, the grief of others. You just basically, without even wanting to, you feel it, and that might feel like a little bit, not that cool, not that fun to experience. But essentially, with Gracious Receptivity, you gotta explore those modalities where you transform the grief, the transformation. And this reminds me a lot of the violet flame calling you, especially now, this moment, timelessly. When you click on this, you're gonna have to deal with things that are going on right now around the world. It doesn't even have to be with yourself, but they will reflect in yourself. And since you have this Gracious Receptivity very active and very sensitive and empathic towards everything that's going on, you have this gift to give to humanity, the transformation of it. So let's see one more card. This deck, what is it that they're struggling with? For number 1, trust your innocence. You're having problems with trusting that you are able to help people. You think that, okay, maybe I just like gossip, más estoy en chisme, but there's a big reason for that, because you help transform and you did in your past lives. So this is telling me that you probably need to tap into when was the first time that you felt like you couldn't trust yourself, like somebody pushed you down or put you down with words or with actions, etc. Because you've lost that trust in yourself, that you can just enjoy yourself. Your innocence has to do with your childlike nature, your wandering nature, and that has been kind of, I want to touch my chin, and it's like what you speak and when you express, like when you see here, it's like the truth. The eye of the throat is the truth for you. You might have thought, oh well, this is not really working for me, just depresses me, so why would I even make the effort of sharing it? But transformation is what you offer. And since transformation is just flourishing, you know, opening the heart, and that is your sense of awe, you know, your sense of pleasure, your sense of play, and your trust, your innocence, that you can feel this again without being in danger or being exposed, you know. So let's get you an animal card. Spirit, what is their advice for right now? Advice from group number 1 with spiritual receptivity and the transformation to trust their innocence. Hummingbird is all about adaptability. Air element is telling me here that your gracious receptivity, it includes your communication with, you know, this other realms. Your receptiveness is a gift. You can communicate with other realms and your ancestors. The air element here tells me that you are a big a bridge, a medium, or anything you want to call it, to communicate with people's guides, to help them transmute all this shit and, you know, activate that transformation that all of us are capable of doing. It sometimes we just need to trust our innocence. So I want to get you another animal card. What is the hummingbird? What is the hummingbird for good number 1? Buffalo. So let's read this one because I don't remember this one, but I can see how this is very connected to your ancestral lineage. So some of you, whoever this applies to, take what resonates, leave that what doesn't. You might be connected to Native American cultures or to the great white buffalo women, I'm hearing. So research about that if you're interested, if you haven't already. Grounded yet heavenly, practical yet spiritual. The hoofs of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet its heart and mind rise toward heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time. And may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. So yes, I was saying that gift that you have, the receptivity, is to it really help yourself first, transform all of this fear and doubt, and so that you can trust again that you can do what you like without guilt, without the, you know, the shaming or the self-doubt that you're even able to do it. Because here with the buffalo, seeing challenges as a gift, this is so powerful. A lot of you are in this fire moment, I feel, and I would suggest you to connect to ancestors that have to do with the fire element. You know, being out there in the sunlight, or make a bonfire, speak to the fire, candle gazing, whatever you have available. I'm hearing that for you. The hummingbird is going to be essential for you to adapt, to even accepting subconsciously that you are this great healer and that you can actually transform, so you can share with others. Yeah, so you can share tu canto, so you can share the power of fluidity to adapt to any situation with this hummingbird. So that is what I have for you. Group number 1, let me know what resonates. I'll see you in the next one. Group 2, you chose this card, Infinite Explorer. So I feel like yours has to do with a lot of shadow work, a lot of how do you say it, like whatever goes deep back there where you used to have this nightmare about being exposed, about being made fun of. This actually has to do a lot with mental turmoil. I feel like you are now flourishing in your crown chakra, which is the mental turmoil that sometimes made you isolate, but this really shitty way of isolating, but at the same time being trapped in your own anxious loops of stories and things that are not even happening, that happened way long ago. So for the internal explorer, its mission is to go way inside and see what loop are you repeating, not necessarily trying to recall things that you don't remember, but you see here how was the shadow work portrayed with the darkness that this being is being submerged in, to actually spark this life, this light that is coming out of the throat here, to actually be validated. That's what I'm hearing. I'll get you another card. For group number 2, Spirit, it's internal explorer about. Thank you. Okay. Solar plexus chakra. So this is going to be more about, yes, what, like I said, it's more like, I don't know why I'm hearing what you were humiliated with, because the solar plexus chakra is all about self-confidence and self-esteem, la autoestima, and it's more about like when you were shamed and this happened. Like I'm getting this age for whoever resonates with, when you were a teen, things are coming up, and especially if you live with family members that were there, you know, and that they know these things about you, and maybe these family members will make comments that bring the past and that not necessarily motivate you, and that you can fall into this shame sabotage again. Let's get you another card. Spirit, what is it shaming? And this will look like the chakra of the internal explorer for group number 2. They got Shield the Lotus. So let's go ahead and read that one, because I feel like there's an important message I'm being guided to read here. The divinatory meaning is where my book came up in. So let's read it. And if you get any downloads just looking at this, then I'll leave this card, you know, on display so you can see it. Take a look at any unconscious patterns that may be running you. Are there elements of yourself you need to take out of the trash, dust stuff, and reabsorb? Shadows can be painful or tender to touch. The sensitivity in the area can be a trigger that shows us where we might want to spring clean some of our darker, forgotten, ignored, or hidden corners. Accepting our shadows is the first stage in restoring ourselves to wholeness and self-love. peel back the layers where there is shame, guilt, or fear. Okay, so yes, definitely this confirms for group 2 that you need to go peel back layers that are still there of shame, of before, darker corners, things that even till today you might be dealing with, but you just put aside, put under the rug, and then they keep coming up, especially related to your generational family trauma. I'm here. Under a loving and compassionate light, they will resolve and resimulate so you can re-engage with your superpowers. Wow, beautiful message here. So it is about your ability to touch into your shadow, so you can go back to those moments, with the internal story. You really have to go inwards. You gotta stop blaming other people or anything, any event or action that triggers you. It's basically involved with the shame, the confidence to activate this willpower chakra. Actually, your core. You might want to exercise your core. I'm hearing specifically focus on the breath, in the belly, anything. I'm hearing breath of fire, explore kundalini yoga. I mean, any type of stretch or yoga or whatever, it involves the core, right? If you already go to the gym, or if you already go running, whatever, dance, whatever, then great. Go ahead and go skate and feel this power and this confidence to transmute everything. And when you're doing it and you feel this hardship coming up again, and you feel these triggers coming up, and then you feel like you might want to explode in rage about it, because from this sadness it has turned into grief and into rage. And group 2, if you're able to deal with your grief, maybe not even heal or forget it, or taking your time to forgive whoever, you're still acknowledging your grief. That is a great power, superpower. Whoever can deal with their grief and sadness and sit with it, you're doing a great job already. You're doing a great job already. And it is something to be proud of. And having high self-esteem and knowing that you're powerful enough and brave enough to be with it. Let's get you a animal card. Spirit for room number 2, their solar plexus chakra, with dealing with their shame, guilt, or fear that they've been coming up to. There's the message. So you got the Scorpion. You're hearing right away, this is something about the past that you felt betrayed about. Someone or something in yourself that you really, really trusted that you could do, and then you failed in your perspective, right? It's more internal for a lot of you. I'm hearing it's more about the self more than with anyone. But it could be that someone with this scorpionic energy really, really hurt you, and now you're coming here into this time of the present, and it's been coming up, and your own aspects of your shadow, it's been coming up. And like, if this person is not around anymore, it's coming up in your own fragmentations of the self. Like self-sabotage. Your fire element needs to be balanced here with the solar plexus chakra and the fire element coming up, because this is the fire in the solar plexus in the core. So anything that gets the core going, like that moves it, it's gonna help you to transmute this taboo things, or really bad trauma that you lived in the past. And you can also ask for the help of supporting, you know, around. Even the help, I don't know, the help of crystals, the help of anything that you consider will help you guard that fire. Yeah, because I'm hearing the the opposite of the Scorpion. Being, you know, really vengeful and stuff. Because of feeling betrayed here, that your trust of this chakra was corrupted, is going inward. Scorpionic energy is so aware and likes to go in the subconscious. So go deep inward to see which fragmentation of myself am I being angry about right now. Ask yourself that question. Which part of me am I being so rageful against, you know, this duality, and like the sense that I'm fighting someone when it's all in my head? What part of me am I fighting? And that's what I'm gonna recommend for you, group 2. Let's get your last card of the animal deck. For group 2, what is the message and the final advice for them to overcome this battle, this inner war with themselves? The elephant. Wow, look at this beautiful flame here of fire. This just really resonates with the fire chakra, and the scorpionic energy with another fire triangle here, this elemental that is gonna help you. Ooh, and then the elephant reminds me a lot of meditation, Middle Eastern practices, breath work. You can get all into that, you know, and really research about it on your own. See if it resonates with you. If it resonates, please let me know, because I'm curious to know who does this, you know, who else does this, because I do it. Yeah, you need a lot of forgiveness with this scorpionic. Forgiveness is the key, and it's gonna take a while. But here in the book for the scorpion, it says that if you're feeling jealous, resentful, and unresolved, then you do need to tap into that honesty with yourself, with your inner work, and see, like, why am I feeling like this? What do I feel like I don't deserve that I see other people having, you know? With the elephant, also reminds me of abundance. So let's see what it says in the book. It says, unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck, as well as good fortune. Yeah, the prosperity that I'm feeling right now, the energy of just thriving and having all this abundance, it's really palpable for you, group 2. So good news are coming. Good news are coming. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you are feeling like a lot of turmoil inside, I'm gonna have to say, then it means it's coming. The moment of clarity and breakthrough through what really is triggering you from the outer fields or other people is gonna come in right now, like a freaking cold water bucket on you, on the crown. As you can see here, it's gonna be splashed all over your crown. And it's necessary. When you feel stuck, it says right here, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Wow, so yes, you might definitely be just dwelling on stuff and creating self-sabotage, but that is coming up for a reason. Don't think that you hate yourself, that you have you know, no remedy, or that you are just chaotic, because this is coming up for a reason, and you're so brave for doing that inner work, and going to steer things around and seeing, okay, why am I still angry about this or at them? You know, you are coming to see, okay, what do I need to heal? Because there's a reason I'm stuck. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. So if you're out of balance with the elephant, you feel that you misunderstand fate. Yeah, like I was saying, like you feel like, why am I being so chaotic? Maybe I just need help. Maybe I'm fucking crazy, you know. But with the elephant here confirming you have to trust. It says right here, you have to trust. And my friend, you got the solar plexus chakra, which is the chakra of trust. Ay, mucho aquí que conectar, y todo es muy overwhelming. It's overwhelming, and the fire here that you have is the key. Why are you feeling that rage? Why are you feeling that jealousy? Why are you feeling that deep grief, you know? And one pointed focus, generous and loving. It says right here that you're gonna become, and you're already becoming, because you're in this path of the scorpionic energy to really tap into what you need to forgive about yourself. No. I'm hearing for a lot of you. And that is all I have for you, group 2. Please let me know about your lives. Comment what resonates. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Hi, group 3. You got our third chakra. Wow. Initiation. You're starting something big here. You're starting something so big, and you really need to ground yourself, but it goes beyond the grounding. It goes to this ethereal mind state of grounding. I'm hearing a lot of you like to get into this tantra practices, you know which ones I'm talking about, and also about the self. This chakra is below the root chakra, so if the root chakra is in your feet, then this goes 10 feet below the feet. Let's say, for example, I don't remember the exact amount of feet, but it mentions it on the book. So it's even below the earth. So if you can just visualize this roots going below the earth, deep down through the soil, through your tile at your home, whatever you're at, you get the message, that vision that is focused on this. A lot of you like to do practices that have to do with grounding, and I mean like things that bring you to the present moment. But let's get you another card and see what's up. What's for group number 3 with the Earth Star chakra? Do they have to know about it? Harmonic light. Ooh, for you, this is more about like relationships, connection, your love partner. Like I was saying, I heard the tantra practices, so you want to explore that with your partner. That's gonna be key for you to manifest stuff. Sex magic, a lot of what your own perspective of your own sexuality and sensuality of your body, not necessarily the genitals, but your own sensuality as a whole being that you are, a being that enjoys life and that creates life. That's gonna be key, because here it can be your masculine and feminine, you know, creating the moon and the sun. You want to be aware of those times. Maybe you want to see the sunset and see the sunrise every day. I'm hearing for you to really deep ground into those roots. But it has to do with that. If you are dating someone, I see this being like the one for whoever that might resonate. If not, leave him, because it's coming. So what other message do we have for group 3 according to their harmonic fly with the Earth Star chakra? healing, yeah. So this person, it's if it's not a partner that you're meant to be with for now, because things can change, but they're the right person to be with, and they remind you of the cycle that you've been trying to heal for ages, or they're a twin flame that represent a reflection that's gonna help you heal something big. Hearing. Okay, let's get you a card that's from the animal. What's their advice of what you're going through? The harmonic fly and the healing for group number 3. Hyena. Wow. If you find yourself in situations where you are like ridiculed or made fun of, I know this card says that in the books that you might want to get away from them, and then you might want to not take things so serious and have your humor sense more developed in a way. Like, not be so serious, like, oh, I don't trust you, you know, like, enjoy life and let yourself experience this harmonic flight. That's gonna help you with this healing pattern, healing cycle that is coming to fruition right now. With the help of this person, a lot of you, it's an ancestor or a guide that you're connected with. So what is the final general message for number 3 with the hyena also? The Earth Star Chakra. Group number 3, please. Oh, the Nightingale. A lot of you are into singing, so that your grounding practice could have to do with music or singing or playing instruments, but it's about singing your song and developing this beautiful like band. Like, I feel like a lot of you are in a band or about to be in one, or in a duet, you know, with someone else. With the healing of this card too, I feel like it's coming to being expressed right now with an ancestor Tammy, and I feel like it might be that the communication with your guide. And the Nightingale, that's about finding what helps you release that fear of being exposed. Like, if you're an actor, actress, and are coming down to this grounding practice where you feel grounded when you act, but you're so introvert, then you might want to look into that and not be so serious about being introverted. Maybe being both, having the balance, you know, the balance of introversion and extroversion. So that's what I have for you, group number 3. Comment, because I'm curious about what resonates. So thank you so much for tuning in, and then we'll see you on the next reading. More videos coming up, and excited about it to start the year like this. Blessings, mucha armonía para todos. Aho.